Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgun 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, where last time we found a secret entrance into a whole new place that's got crazy music and has some new mechanics. Furthermore, I encountered some writing on the wall that was in the form of what is known as a nonogram, or sometimes known as a picross. I guess it has like a lot of different games have this kind of picture crossword puzzle, but I probably put up a screenshot of what we found. In any case, when you solve it, you get something that looks like this. And I thought that that looked vaguely familiar, like maybe a room that I had seen sometime recently. And Sif had just witnessed like 193 basements relatively recently, and so I just went back and scrubbed through. And I found it, and so here is a screenshot of the particular basement that is depicted. And there was a particular row and column that lights up, and so my guess is if we fall in the hole in that particular row and column, it'll bring us to another secret place, maybe? That's my guess. In any case, that catches you up on one of the big secrets that I've taken a look at since last time. Now we can focus on the puzzle at hand, where there's some new block that I don't know what it does, so let's try to discover its mechanics. It instantly vaporizes anything that steps on it, is my impression of what just happened there. So let's go ahead and take a death. So I need my reflection monster guy to not hit those. And meanwhile, I have to manage to go down 4 times, which means he's going to go up 4 times. And then I also have to go right a ton. And I'm not sure how that's going to work. I guess I can go left a bit too, though. So I'm thinking maybe I do this. And then I'm going to need to go right, which means he's going to go left. So I kind of want him here. And then if I go left, sorry, I'm going to be going right and he's going to be going left, so I went the wrong way. Not good. Let's start over again. So suppose, I don't think I need this right now. Suppose I did this. And then I start going this way, but then I need him to move down, so I move up. And then I can keep going this way, and he'll just keep banging the wall, and that's going to enable me to get to the hole, which is the end point of these crazy basements. Alright. And so now, monster mouths, these will go away and subject us to these if all the monster mouths die. So at least one of them has to stay alive. I still can't use my void rod. So, and it looks like stepping on these new tiles, these guys, annihilates the thing that steps on top of them, but doesn't make the tile go away. Let's just kind of verify that. Even with ourselves. Okay, great. So, I have to get rid of enough monster mouths to get to the exit. So let's just try walking some directions. Oh, I can use my sword. I forgot about my sword. My sword is great. Alright, we've killed a lot of dudes already. That's good. But now I have a problem because there's nothing I can do, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's do things differently. So that guy's a real problem to my left. And I'm going to be creating other problems here. Right. I just instinctively hit the button. Not a good idea, apparently. let's kill this guy. There's no way for me to kill this guy on the left, though. Yes, there is. I could do this. And now he's dead. Alright. And then if I wait for one on this guy, I can kill him like this. And then if I get upward, this looks plausible. There's still a guy to my right who's going to keep to my left who's going to keep everything alive. And to my right, if I go up, I won't be able to turn right and kill the guy. If he moved over to, that would work. So I could do this, step down here, have him kill himself here, and then I can get to the exit. Okay, great. These puzzles are cool. So, I am trying to get here. This guy looks like needs to push this statue here, and also maybe annihilate these statues. And I have a finite number of times that I can move in certain directions. Alright, understood. So, here's what I'm tempted to do. If I go down, he goes up. Oh, I don't want to go down yet, though. Okay, change my mind. I'm gonna stand over here. Push this out of the... How am I ever gonna move this up or down? I'm not sure. For now, let's not worry about that. If I go right, he goes left. And I do need to get rid of that statue, one presumes. So let's go ahead and do it. However, now somebody's dead. If I go left, he goes right. If I go down, yeah, so this did not work. Because if I go here... Oh, I could use my wings there, though. I forgot about that. So let's try doing that. So I want to turn my wings back on. So let's go into the menu, burdens, wings, on, back. And then take advantage of the wings to not die right here. Still not sure how I'm getting rid of that final statue majigger. And maybe I needed to use the wings like at a different time in order to like make that work. So at this point, I can move up or down. Yeah, okay, so with the wings... Oh, I bumped, and then my wings fell. So that does not work. Alright. Keeping in mind the wings, however... Suppose I did push this out of the way first. Then walked back over here, took advantage of my wings. Then go over here. Deal with this. And then finally... I need to rescue him, and that's the problem. I can't, because I'm using my wings right now. And if I go up or down, my wings go away. I don't need to go up or down. Even left is bad, because my wings go away. Okay, so, Still not sure exactly what I'm doing, but... Let's just try some things again. I definitely can't do more over there. And at some point, this guy has to knock these things out of the way. So suppose, okay, maybe I did things in the wrong order. Maybe while I'm still standing here is the time that he needs to come over here, push this statue into the hole for me, and now that he's done all that, yeah, there we go, then he can go kill this statue, and then everything is good. Great. He's done everything that needs to be done. We'll go ahead and kill him just to make sure he doesn't cause any more problems. And then I can safely go into the hole, which involves turning my wings back off. It's a shame that this is so cumbersome. Perhaps there are ways to do it that don't involve using the wings, I'm not sure. But in any case, I need to fall in this hole to get down to the next question mark, question mark, question mark basement. Where we discover... Presumably this is the goal. So I can't use my void rod, and I definitely want my wings on right now to be able to get anywhere. Okay, so wings are back on, so I'll be able to fly over this. This thing is going to be a problem. In order to get rid of it, I could probably have this guy step over here. Is that possible? Let's imagine it's possible for this guy to step over here and push it to the left onto one of these thingies. And then, like, trip up the plate or something. Yeah, he could have tripped up this plate already first. Could he have tripped up this as well first? Suppose he walks around this way. I'm going to try to walk him around this way and then push it onto it a second time or something. Let's just see if that works. So if I do this... I can stand here and do this, which is great. And then I can do this. Okay, so I got rid of the statue. Ah, but now I'm over here and I have nowhere to go. I mean, I can trap myself over here, but now I'm just going to fall. Okay. So that almost worked. Let's try the same thing again. Only different somehow. How, you ask? I don't know. I can't take all these out because I'm going to need to walk there eventually. So no, I think I've done the wrong thing already. So let me try something slightly different. So basically, I need to also consider that I'm eventually going to have to walk across this crazy place. So what if he pushes up, and that gets rid of the statue? Can I now walk through here? Honestly, I'm not sure. So let's go find out. That's not the way I want to go. Alright, he's out of the way. I can stand here. I can stand here, but it activates my wings. This seems okay, though. Yeah, I think we did it. There's a rock here. I doubt that I can talk to this rock, but just in case. Yeah, there's two of them, so I can't listen to it. Okay. The rock there feels weird, but it's just to make the other rock be part of the puzzle and not have anything to say, I imagine. Okay, so let's imagine that this is the way forward, and I have to turn off my wings in order to go there. Yep. So let's do it. Wings off. I'm getting better at this menu. Now, with no basement numbers, there's no good way for me to anticipate when we will be done. But it feels like I'm making progress. Can't use the void rod. Will want wings on, so let's turn them back on. Alright. The monsters have nowhere to go, but the monsters also, if they are facing me, will try to attack me, and so I have to avoid the monster facings as I walk by. Furthermore, I'm going to have to hit a snake in the back or something with my sword, which I can do. And I don't have to kill all the monsters, it looks like, because I could... Oh, there's a rock. I want to talk to this rock. So do I want to kill all the monsters? Maybe I want to kill all the monsters to help ensure I can talk to the rock. So I assume I'm trying to fall in here. But I definitely want to talk to this rock. But I guess if I... No, I couldn't push this statue because my wings would fall. So I do have to kill all the monsters. Okay. I think I have all the information now. So if I were to move up, the larva below would simply turn... A larva here would just turn around, and so would not immediately attack me. And then I can hit him with my whatchamadoodle. Okay, so that's good. There's a snake to my right who is about to turn around and face me. And that means if I move to the right, I can hit him before he hits me. Great. I have to kill the larva down here. And so every 2 moves, it's just gonna face up or down. So if I go right, it'll be facing down. If I go here, it'll be facing up. If I go here, it would just attack me. So I'm on the wrong parity. So I need to do this. Then I can go kill him. Then I can go back to safety here. And then from here I have to do the same thing. If I go here, he'll be facing down. If I go here, he'll be facing up, which is what I want, so that I'll be able to go attack him. So let's do that. Great. And then from solid ground over here, the snake is currently facing away. If I go here, he'll be facing towards. If I go here, he'll be facing away, and then I can smack him in the back. And so I think we are there. Great. And this time I do want to talk to the rock. I can't remember these halls. Nor I. Who built them? What are they hiding? Don't ask how I know. It's kind of a funny thing to say at the end. Yeah, okay, so hinting at deeper mysteries. Right. I have to turn off my wings. I guess if I hadn't pushed the rock out of the way, I could have bumped against the rock as a way to fall in the hole without having to turn my wings on and off, now that I'm thinking about it. But it's too late for that. Okay. Next floor. I am here. I need to get to here. Once again, there's a rock. That I want to talk to. I can't use the Void Rod. Smirking statues are going to disappear when the snake lands over here the second time. So I have a finite amount of steps. So why is this not just a walking challenge? Well, if I want to talk to the rock, I'm probably going to like run out of steps or something. Let's see. So if I just do the quote-unquote obvious thing. Oh! The snake, it's not that the snake gets to go over and back and over again. Once the snake turns around and starts going back, it'll have already stepped on this thing and triggered all of these. Okay. Therefore, the puzzle's impossible? Is there a way that I can interact with the snake, perhaps by killing it with my sword? It would involve me using wings. Spend a little bit of time just kind of looking at this, trying to come up with any solution. Yes. Oh, but if I kill the snake, then that happens. Okay. So what if I interact with the snake thusly? There we go. And I need the rock to stay in my way, so I need to go north of it if I intend to talk to it this way. Hello, rock. Tell me your stories. Those petty idols. Which ones? That avarice gaze. Okay, so it's talking about the smirking statues over there on the right. B smirked. B is the one with avarice, the greedy glutton. Avarice. Hold on. Avarice would be greed, which is Mon. Which one is Mon? If it's a statue, because the smirk was associated with B, kind of, before. How did they survive? Yeah, it's talking about Mon. Don't ask how I know. So I think I've got a sense of all 8 Void Lords and kind of their stories based on what we've learned in the last few episodes. But I didn't try to like write it up to synthesize it to kind of talk about it for now, because I figured we'd focus on puzzles. And once again, I need to turn my wings off. So, things. But yeah, I feel like... And it's also interesting, like, there's hardly any Void Lords that are left alive. Well, that were thought to be left alive after the Great Battle or whatever. Yeah, we'll talk about it at a future point. For now, let's continue downward through the question mark basements until we get somewhere. My goal is to get here. There's a reflection monster. I can't use add scepter. I can't use my sword on this guy, but I might be able to use it on these guys. This guy needs to offer me protection from this, presumably. And the question is, how am I going to get protection from this? The answer is this reflection monster is going to have to push this statue onto this thingy, I think. And so then the question becomes, how does that reflection monster get there? Because there's these guys in the way that he can't walk through. So I think Sif has to kill somebody with a sword, and then this guy has to go and walk through. Sif, in order for this guy to walk through over here, he's gonna have to kill multiple... And I guess there's a hole up here, so possibly this guy could also... Well, if he pushes this off... Let's just try to have this guy push this off first. I'm not sure if this immediately would fall, and he'd end up dead anyway. Also... Oh, right, even offsetting us. Like, I have to do a little bit of craziness. I guess I can stand here for a moment. I think I'm going to want my wings back on. Oh, dear. Alright. So, with the wings back on... Oh, I just walked right into a thing. I guess I should have killed that thing. So yeah, once again, if I go here, here, use my sword to kill this thing, so that we can switch directions, kind of. I go over here, and I'm not sure if this is necessary, but if I do this... Okay, that statue's out of the way, that's great. And... Oh, I did a bad thing. How is this guy ever going to get farther to the right of me than I am? Okay, I spent another 10 or 15 minutes working on this, but I think I finally figured it out. If I swap places here, kill this guy first, push the statue off, come over here, kill this guy, and move back to the left. Note, I haven't stepped on this yet. And so that's going to be my opportunity for what's-his-name to move further to the right. However, I also need to kill this hand, so let's get that done. But now this guy can walk further to the right, and I also need to walk further to the right, and I can stand on these things, so it's fine. I can kill this. And now he can push that statue away, and now I think we're finally good. And now I can fall in the final hole, which has been my goal all along. And these rocks, there's 3 of them, so I don't need to talk to them, and now I can go into the hole. Oh my goodness. That took me a while to figure out the right sequence. And I have to turn off my wings in order to get in there. No, I don't. I can just press to the right. Haha. There we go. I did it. Are we anywhere yet? This puzzle is just clearly impossible, right? I can't use... I can use my rod once. Oh, I can use my rod once. That's a change. How will that help me? And what happens? I've never been in between two of these at the same time. Do they both fire at me? They do. Okay. I get fired on if I go over there as well. Okay. Can I talk to the statue? One wrong move and I'll destroy you. Usual stuff. Oh! The goal is just to get here. I just fall in here. Yeah. For some reason I was trying to get to this end, but that's not the point. And so given how simple this is, maybe this is the last of these puzzles? And is there a way that I can get in there that doesn't involve turning off my wings? There is. Alright, are we done? We sure appear to be done. This definitely looks different. I'm just looking at the shape of the thing. There are chests that I can open. I am very curious to see if they have locust idols and also if they still experience the same mechanics as before. 1, 2, 3. Let's wait 3 seconds. Okay, so it appears like they're normal chests. And the fact that I'm given the opportunity to interact with these and grab some locust idols, all of a sudden I'm kind of interested in doing that. But this leads to an actual basement stair. And I can't use Add Scepter, and so pretty much the only thing I can do is step forward into this. And it brings me to another area with chests. Alright, so it seems like there's no more music here, but it seems like I'm in a different phase of the game. And also, where would I go here? This guy exists, even though there's no enemies on the screen. Let's just walk around and see if any footsteps appear. They do. Alright, so I have to kill Footsteps guy. What did he do? That's an explosion. I see. Okay, he's planting bombs anytime he sees me. Do I have to get him to die to his own explosion? I probably have to get closer to him and kill him with my sword, maybe? He's there. Oh, and we touched each other. Okay, that's kind of progress, actually. So he went down here. So he's going downwards. He's right next to me to the right. So, okay, and then he just left a bomb. Is this Mon? Is this someone or something else? It was Mon! And I chopped the thing in front of him. We can recognize Mon from his one broken horn, and he used to have like a post-it note covering his face. If you looked in his eyes, you would be turned to gold or whatever, and so he had something covering his face. Found you, finally. Watch where you swing that pocket knife of yours. Someone might get hurt. Mon, so it is you. My, you look like you've seen a ghost. Where have you been all this time? How did you manage to hide your presence from Dis? Interesting, hide your presence from Dis. Frankly, that's none of your business. But considering my cover is blown, I could tell you. For a price, of course. No thanks. I'll beat the answers out of you instead. Who? I'd love to see you try. I don't remember you putting up much of a fight previously. Did you think I was taking it seriously back then? That little charade was all part of our plan. Our plan. Mon sided with Use, the traitor. Gore was indecisive, and so was kind of on the bad guy's side because it wasn't on the good guy's side. B, there's a subtle implication that B has been conniving and may have been doing a double cross. So I wonder if part of our plan involves that. And then Lev was supposedly the most devoted, but Lev is the one who supposedly had killed Mon, and Mon's not dead. Our plan, huh? So yeah, who's part of this hour is what I'm trying to figure out. Exclamation point. So it is as I thought. A sycophant like you couldn't devise something this complicated on their own. Shishi. Shishi. A simple slip of the tongue won't get you anywhere. Something horn. Oh, also an eyeball or something has opened on the front of his head. That reminds me both of the single eyeball that we saw on the final giant Void Lord, as well as makes me wonder if that's the thing that like turns you to gold or something. Okay. I presumably have to play this as a snake game and the centipede's gonna be chasing me and I have to make him eat his own tail or something. So, yeah. Oh, look, there's like the smirking face on the end, maybe. This is so crazy. Oh, and it fires lasers at me. Okay, but it does just reset me right back here. Of course, as all this exciting stuff is happening, the dog is barking next door, so apologies for that. Can I get him to just shoot himself? Not this way, I can't. Why was there a pause there? He's building up a laser that he's then gonna fire. And the laser is very large. Okay. So he might also have to shoot himself with the laser. That's another possibility. So I'm going to try a different tack. Having seen all the things I have seen thus far. I'm also curious... Okay, I can be that close to his front, then I'm okay. Alright, it seems like the laser might be like 3 wide or something. And so suppose I just hang out here. Oh, I can use my sword, hold on. Oh, but I can't use my rod. But I could use my sword there, so let's just try that again. Let's just do the exact same thing here. Suppose I go here and use my sword. No, apparently my sword cannot slice through crazy centipede. And how did I manage to get this working before? I'd gotten closer to him, and as a result, he was facing downwards, that's right. Maybe I can hit the back portion. So, here? Yeah! Can I hit it again? Oh, and then it leaves a bomb? Do I have to kill all the segments? That would be ridiculous. But it's possible. I have to stay here, otherwise I'll get shot. Oh. But I get shot here too, so I'm kind of dead either way. Certainly feels like a boss fight. Is there a better way to do this? Okay, having done that, suppose I go a different direction now. Ah, I forgot about that again. Gosh darn it. Okay, but I like kind of all of that thus far. Felt like I was doing something kind of correctish. So now what if I wait here? Hell no, I can't escape from either of these things. Either that shoots me or the other thing shoots me. So I need to do something different there. Or maybe the beginning is not right and there's no easy way for me to tell. So far as I can figure out. while the bomb is there, can I get by? Can I push the bomb? I can't just run into that. Alright, let's just experiment with a little bit more of the physics here. Oops, I missed my chance. I'm just starting with the same moves for kind of my own consistency. So what if I bonk? Can I push the bomb? No, walking into the bomb does that. Kills me. And yeah, there's no way to get past this. Okay, so that's a dead end so far as I can tell. So, how could I have done it differently? Not like that. Don't have a lot of ideas yet. Like, that felt like one of the only ways that I could make any progress right at the beginning. Maybe I choose not to attack the tail yet. But the problem is... So is there a way that I could have caught the tail just going over in this direction earlier? No. Yeah, this all felt pretty good, honestly. I feel like that's still a good start, but then I don't know how to continue. Also, there's rocks over here, but they don't seem to be important. And I guess this thing is covering the exit that I need to get to. So suppose I went this way first, which is something I have not tried. Okay, you're starting to power up your laser. And I missed my chance to grab the tail there. So when are you going to start charging your laser again? Do you have to have seen me for a certain number of turns? Okay, now you did it. Okay, so I'm far enough away that I don't get hit by the laser. The tail is out of the way. If I go up, the tail is still not there yet. I need another tempo, and I don't have a tempo right now. Rats. So I don't think I can attack the tail thing right now, and now I'm dead. Alright. I'm not sure how I'm going to cut episodes and things, but let me try to figure something out here. I just killed myself. That's not it. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm in like a different phase. Because now lots of these little bomb thingies are being left behind. Oh, and I'm not sure when they explode. That's weird. Alright, he shot himself and that didn't kill him. Alright, I've been at this for another 45 minutes, and I'm still not sure what's going on, but let me just show the most progress that I have made thus far. I remember the sequence of moves, because I've just been trying moves until they kind of work out. So here's a chance to get a hit on him. And then I come over here. I bop against this once to avoid getting hit. Then I come down here. I bop 3 times so that I can hit the tail again. Then I come over here. Bop wants to avoid getting hit. He's gonna fire up his laser. I hide down here for a few turns until I can bait him downwards. Then I come over here. He's gonna start charging up his laser again. And so I'm gonna hang out up here for a minute. I want him to go north. But this thing is gonna make 2 more moves, drop another one, and then these are gonna light up and explode. So they're gonna explode 4 moves from now, and so 4 moves from now I need to get somewhere safe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm really not sure what to do. I've tried something that didn't go well. I did manage to get 1 more hit before it finally tried to eat me. Or closed in on me. Oh, this is a bad spot. So it's left 6, and now they're glowing, so I have to get out of the way. So okay, it's apparently in a stage where it drops off 6 of those bombs. I can hit the bombs with my sword to get rid of them, but that, like, takes a turn, and I can't afford to do that very often. Okay, he's charging up the big laser, so I need to get out of the way of that. So far there are 2 of the 6 bombs. Let me just try to go demonstrate hitting the bombs, although it's not going to be easy. Here's one. I guess that does open up a path after he has already seen a closed path with the head, so that could work in my favor. So far 4 of the bombs are out. We're about to have a 5th bomb out. And then we're about to have a 6th bomb out, and so I'm going to need to dodge here in just a second. And I didn't leave myself anywhere to dodge to, so I'm about to be dead. Yeah, no matter which direction I go, I get hit by something. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happening in this battle. I kind of started to understand bits of it, but I still don't know how to win it. And I've been at it for far too long. I should have cut the other episode before we went down into this conversation with Mon. I'm going to say, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.